Are you ready to win despite everyone who's ever said you wouldn't? Then let's go. It's time to prove those doubters wrong. Hi, and welcome to the Last Laugh, No Apologies podcast. I'm your host, Christine Christensen. I'm a mom, passionate entrepreneur, and success coach. If you're ready to finally flip the script on all those doubts in your head and the doubters in your life that have been holding you back, you, my friend, are in the right place. It's time to dust off that crown, show them what you're made of, and remind them that you are the main character in this life story. Get ready, because you're about to make them regret that they ever doubted you, and I'm here to cheer you on. Each week, we'll dive into mindset shifts, inspiring stories, and practical strategies that are designed to help you realize your worth, embrace the amazing woman that you are, and step into your power so you can start living your life unapologetically. It's time for some real talk, some laughs, and some transformation. Are you ready? Okay, let's dive into today's episode. Hey there, gorgeous. Welcome back to the Last Laugh, No Apologies podcast, where we ditch the excuses, level up our lives, and chase the dreams that set our souls on fire. I'm your host, Christine Christensen, your no BS success coach, and today we're tackling a topic that I know has probably been tripping you up for way too long. And that, my friend, is worthiness. Or more specifically, that sneaky little voice that keeps whispering, "Who the hell do you think you are?" every time you try to step into your next level. Listen, if you've ever found yourself struggling to level the fuck up in any area of your life, like hesitated to raise your prices or to play bigger, or even to just believe in your own damn abilities, then this episode is for you. So grab your cup of coffee, your glass of wine, or bottle, depending on how your day is going, or whatever it is that fuels your soul, and let's get into it. All right. So let's start with the big question. What the fuck even is worthiness? Because for years, I thought worthiness was just something you earned. Like you work hard, check off the accomplishments, and then bam, one day you magically wake up and you finally feel like a badass. But surprise, that's not how it really fucking works, right? Somewhere along the way, we were all taught that we had to prove that we're good enough. Maybe it was that teacher who only praised the smart kids, and you may or may not have been one of them. Or maybe it was that one time you poured your entire heart and soul into something, and someone told you, yeah, that's nice, but it's just not realistic. So you kind of gave up on dreaming because you just didn't think you were worth it, right? And now you hesitate. You fucking shrink. You keep waiting for permission to feel worthy of success, of money, or even just taking up space. But here's the truth bomb. Worthiness is not a reward. It's a decision. That's it. You don't have to deserve it. You just have to claim it. And yes, I know that sounds a little bit cheesy, but let's just break down some of the sneaky ways this lack of worthiness is fucking you up. First, underpricing yourself like you're a clearance sale. If you've ever thought, oh, I can't charge that much, who the hell would even pay me? Girl, people will pay you, but they'll only pay you if you believe in what you're offering. You can't sell what you don't believe in. Next, over apologizing for even existing. I know I've been guilty of that one. Like, sorry, does that make sense? Or sorry, I just wanted to add, or maybe sorry for being fucking amazing and just breathing air. Just stop it. You are not bothering people. You're blessing them. So start owning that shit. Like right now. and procrastinating on your dreams because you think you need to be more ready. I know I've talked about this before, but again, newsflash, you will never feel ready. You will never feel worthy enough to start until you just do it and start the damn thing. Whatever the thing is, you just need to start. I'd like to tell you a little story about the moment I realized I was letting worthiness fuck with my dreams. When I launched this podcast, I was so fucking terrified. I mean, truly, irrationally afraid. Like I was about to go skydiving without a freaking parachute. If you've ever been afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone or putting yourself out there, I bet you can probably relate. I just kept thinking, who the hell is even going to listen to me? Or worse, what if nobody does? What if I sound like an absolute fucking idiot that doesn't know what I'm talking about? And the only person who listens is me when I'm checking my upload to make sure everything sounds okay. Oh, fuck. But I forced myself to hit that damn publish button anyway. And then in less than a day, I got my very first download. And let me tell you, I freaked the fuck out, like full on happy dance around the house freak out. And then another download came in, and then another, with a grand total of, yep, 7 downloads in my first week. It wasn't thousands, it wasn't even hundreds, but it was proof that someone somewhere pressed play. And I'd like to think that I made an impact. But here's the kicker. My first instinct wasn't, yay, I did it. It was, oh, fuck. Now I have to keep it going. Am I even good enough for this? Will I even have enough to talk about? See how that sneaky unworthiness can just come from nowhere? Even when we win, we downplay it because we just don't feel like we're good enough or like we deserve it. But that's also when I realized that worthiness is not about other people believing in you or supporting in you. It's about you believing in you and knowing that you are worthy just because you exist. It really is that simple. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. And if I had waited until I felt ready or worthy, let's just say this podcast wouldn't even exist right now. All right, so let's do a quick recap. First, worthiness is not something you earn, okay? It's something you own right now as you are. Next, the way you speak about yourself and to yourself, whether it's your pricing, your confidence, or even your dreams, directly impacts how others will see you. And finally, stop apologizing, stop waiting, and start acting like the fucking badass CEO that you already are. You are the CEO of your life. Start acting like it. And if you take one thing from this episode today, let it be this: the version of you that has everything that you want, she is not better than you. She's just done hesitating. All right, if this episode lit you up, make sure to share it with a friend who needs to hear it too. And hey, my challenge to you today is to commit to choosing one thing that you're going to stop apologizing for this week. Just one. I know you can do this. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Because trust me, we are just getting started here. And remember this: you are worthy, you are enough, and you are officially out of excuses. See you next time.